if you do a clinical trial on a booster, by the time that trial is done, the virus has already mutated and the vaccine is not. So that argument does not quite stand.
Head of the CDC that if she refused to sign off on your changes to the childhood vaccine schedule, that she had to resign.
And he said something very interesting.
No, I told her that she had to resign because I asked her, are you a trustworthy person? And she said no.
He said that he met with Susan Linares, the director of the CDC, and he asked her, are you a trustworthy person? And she said no, so he fired her.
So if you had an employee who told you they weren't trustworthy, would you ask them to resign, Senator?
So I'm sorry, but this is not what she has said publicly. She has
Well,
said
I'm not surprised about that.
So you're saying she's lying?
Yes. Every conversation.
Which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right, doesn't exactly match human nature to imagine a senior government health official walking into her boss's office and saying, no, I'm not trustworthy.
Right, so doing my due diligence, I asked her lawyers, is this what happened? And they said, no, it's false and patently ridiculous.
And it feels like this moment starts to make clear that for the Democrats on this committee, this hearing is an exercise in delegitimizing Kennedy as Secretary of Health by pointing out what they see as his dishonesty, in some cases what they see as his incompetence, and as this exchange lays bare, a kind of lack of credibility. The suggestion that the CDC director offered herself up as not trustworthy.
Right, and also a lack of command of the facts. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia asked Kennedy very pointedly,
Do you accept the fact that 1 million Americans died from COVID?
do you know how many people died of COVID during the pandemic?
I don't know how many died. You're the Secretary of Health and Human Services. You don't have any idea how many Americans died from COVID? I don't think anybody knows because there was so much data chaos coming out of the CDC, and there was lots of recruiters and incentives, and these are models. You don't know the answer of how many Americans died from COVID. This is the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Do you think the vaccine...
But Kennedy, frankly, was making a different point. He was questioning the data. He was saying, well, they may have reported 1 million, but basically, I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't satisfy Senator Warner.
How can you be that ignorant?
It seemed to me like Democrats were carefully orchestrating their case that Kennedy is a danger to the health of Americans. Each one of them kind of taking a different aspect of what he did with vaccines. And it wasn't really a surprise that Democrats attacked Kennedy in this way.
Mm-hmm.
The big question was, what would the Republicans say? President Trump memorably said that he was going to let Bobby, as he calls him, go wild on health. And the question in my mind was, did Republicans think that Kennedy may have gone a little too wild? And some of them think that he has.
We'll be right back.
My name is Carlos Prieto, and I'm one of the people that helped make the Daily. As part of our reporting on immigration, we heard from this woman crossing one of the most dangerous stretches of land on the whole planet to get to the United States. I knew that she was from Venezuela, which is where I'm also from, but what I found out is that not only was she from the same city that I grew up in, but she was also from the same neighborhood. She was describing parks and plazas and streets where I spent a lot of my childhood. she was a woman that I might have encountered at some point in my life. It made me feel an extra responsibility to find a way for our listeners to feel like they understood her and her story. What makes the Daily special is that we try to understand every story with that level of closeness so that our listeners can really connect with the humans in the middle of a news event. If this is the kind of journalism that you like and that you care about, the best way to support it is by subscribing to the New York Times.
So Cheryl, let's turn to how these Republicans at this hearing decide to handle Kennedy and his approach to vaccines.
So, Michael, there were two kinds of Republicans at this hearing. There were the unsurprising Republicans.
President Trump and Secretary Kennedy have made a steadfast commitment to make America healthy again.
Who wanted to talk about everything but vaccines.
I appreciate the comments you made about the Rural Health Transformation Program. That is something.
They asked Kennedy about rural health care.
You told me that you agreed to leave farming regulations.
About agriculture policy.
Do you believe COVID-19 was politicized?
Yeah, the whole process was politicized.
They were basically throwing softballs.
Mm-hmm.
The surprising Republicans were the ones who really questioned him hard on vaccine policy and on the decisions that he had made.
And where should we start with those senators?
Senator Cassidy.
I think you have to begin with Senator Bill Cassidy.
Thank you. I'll try and restore a little calm. And I'm approaching this as a doctor, not as a senator.
He's a Republican from Louisiana. He's a doctor. He's chairman of the Senate Health Committee. Cassidy is a fierce proponent of vaccination. And back during the confirmation process, Cassidy was agonizing over whether or not to confirm Kennedy.
I am concerned about children's health, seniors' health, all of our health.
Ultimately, Cassidy decided to vote for Kennedy. But what we saw on Thursday is that he is still deeply uneasy with Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
And he really tried to entrap Kennedy almost by bringing in President Trump, who oversaw the development of the COVID vaccines, and pitting him against Kennedy, who has been so critical of the COVID vaccines.
Just explain exactly how Cassidy is trying to pit Trump and Kennedy against each other.
President Trump deserves a Nobel Prize for Operation Warp Speed.
Cassidy says Trump deserves a Nobel Prize for Operation Warp Speed, the fast-track vaccine initiative that produced the COVID vaccines in the first place.
We saved millions of lives globally, trillions of dollars. We reopened economies. Incredible accomplishment.
And he wants to know, Mr. Kennedy, do you agree?
Mr. Secretary, do you agree with me that the President deserves a Nobel Prize for Operation Warp Speed?
Absolutely, Senator.
So let me ask you.
So Kennedy says, yes, absolutely, Senator, I do think you should win a Nobel Prize. And Cassidy is not buying it.
You engaged in multiple lawsuits attempting to restrict access to the COVID vaccine. It surprises me that you think so highly of Operation Warp Speed when, as an attorney, you attempted to restrict access. But let me ask.
I'm happy to explain why.
I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. It also surprises me.
Right, Cassidy is saying you can't simultaneously claim that Operation Warp Speed and Trump's COVID vaccines are this monumental achievement and then do all these things that cast aspersions on the COVID vaccine, the technology behind it. He's saying you can't have it both ways.
Right, but Cassidy himself is trying to have it both ways. He's trying to make nice to President Trump, saying he deserves a Nobel Prize, but he's also trying to lean hard into Trump's health secretary and push him in a direction toward vaccines that he doesn't want to go.
Right, the only way to criticize Kennedy in this moment is by somehow simultaneously praising Trump.
Exactly.
Senator Barrasso.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Secretary, thanks again.
And we see another Republican senator, also a doctor, John Barrasso of Wyoming, use exactly the same strategy.
I believe one of President Trump's greatest achievements was his bold and successful actions on COVID.
But this wasn't the first time an American president acted boldly to address disease and vaccines.
He compares President Trump to George Washington during the Revolutionary War, when Washington ordered all of his troops to be inoculated against smallpox.
And like President Trump, I believe President Washington acted decisively to protect Americans' lives at a time of great national peril.
He says, I support vaccines. Vaccines work.
Secretary Kennedy, in your confirmation hearings, you promised to uphold the highest standards for vaccines. Since then, I've grown deeply concerned. The public has seen measles outbreaks, leadership...
But now he says, I'm very concerned about you, Secretary Kennedy.
Americans don't know who to rely on.
He tells him, I'm hearing from physicians, from parents, back home in Wyoming. They're worried, they're confused. They don't want these infectious diseases to come back.
If we're going to make America healthy again, we can't allow public health to be undermined. So could you explain what steps you're going to be taking to ensure vaccine guidance is clear, evidence-based, and trustworthy?
And we're going to make it clear, evidence-based, and trustworthy for the first time in history.
And so suddenly, with this very pointed set of questions from Senator Barrasso, we see that Senator Cassidy is no longer alone in being kind of openly anguished over whether or not Kennedy's approach to vaccines is tolerable.
Right, and there's a third senator.
I'm not a doctor, I'm not a trial lawyer, I'm a boring management consultant.
The third Republican, Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina, who takes a slightly different tack. He says, hey, I'm a little confused here, Secretary Kennedy, by what you're doing. A month ago, when we voted to confirm the CDC director, you told us she was brilliant and terrific, and you trusted her, and...
I don't see how you go over 4 weeks from a public health expert with unimpeachable scientific credentials, a longtime champion of MAHA values, caring and compassionate and brilliant microbiologist, and 4 weeks later, fire her.
How did you have this turnabout all of a sudden? What caused this?
So, as somebody who advised executives on hiring strategies, number one, I would suggest in the interview, you ask them if they're truthful rather than 4 weeks after we took the time of the U.S. Senate to confirm the person.
And he ticks off a number of questions sort of in that vein.
I do also believe that some of your statements seem to contradict what you said in the prior hearing. You said you're going to empower the scientists at HHS to do their job. I'd just like to see evidence where you've done that.
He's saying that he is frankly confused by Kennedy's words and his actions and whether or not they match up.
You'll have the opportunity to submit written responses to questions, which I'm going to reference in a minute, and you could make any further statements that you would like to make at that point there.
I think I'll have mercy on everybody here and let us adjourn.
All right. Wise choice.
Cheryl, when this hearing was over, what felt genuinely new about what had happened in this room was, and you said this earlier, not that Democrats are disgusted with RFK, because they were disgusted from the moment he was nominated. And yes, their disgust has intensified. It was the Republican dismay with Kennedy, the open dismay, and the articulation of a strategy that seemed aimed to discredit Kennedy to a degree. And the question is, where does that lead? If Trump were to ever sour on Kennedy and to push him out as health secretary, that would be enormously consequential, but we have no evidence that that is ever going to happen. The Make America Healthy Again movement is exceptionally influential, and it feels like a tentpole of Trump's coalition at this point, just really important to him. And so what seems more likely is Kennedy will stay in this job and keep pushing the entire Republican Party towards greater skepticism and criticism of vaccines.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're already seeing that. We're already seeing the partisan split over vaccination now playing out in the states. Just this week, Florida announced that it would be the first state to eliminate its childhood school vaccine requirements.
And just to talk about what a big deal that is, I mean, Florida not asking students to get measles vaccine, polio vaccine, hepatitis vaccine would be a very meaningful change to a hugely populous state.
That's right. Not only that, a populous state, but a state with a lot of elderly people, a state with a big tourist industry. And we know that when vaccination rates dip, infectious disease comes back. At the same time, a collection of blue states have also said they are going to reject CDC vaccine recommendations in favor of their own stricter or more aggressive recommendations for vaccination. Those states are Oregon, Washington, and California. They have kind of banded together in a coalition to put forth their own public health recommendations. And also Massachusetts has said it will put forth its own public health recommendations and no longer rely on those issued by the federal government.
Right, and in a sense, you're seeing states already scrambling to inhabit this new world that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and his skeptical approach to vaccines has created. Some are formally adopting his skepticism, like Florida has. Others, Washington, California, Oregon, are racing to insulate themselves from it. But clearly those actions crystallize just how much local governments now feel like they're living in a new world, and gets Kennedy's world.
Yes, I mean, for nearly 70 years since the CDC was established, it has been the public health authority for the nation. It can't set policy for the nation. Vaccine policy is the province of the states. But states have always followed the CDC's recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now seeing that fall apart. And here in Washington, there's kind of a reckoning going on among these Republicans who all voted for Kennedy 7 months ago, at least one, Cassidy, with serious reservations, who are now recognizing that the thing they feared is actually happening, and it's too late to stop it.
Well, Cheryl, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael.
We'll be right back.
This podcast is supported by the American Petroleum Institute. Energy demand is rising, and the infrastructure we build today will power generations to come. We can deliver affordable, reliable, and innovative energy solutions for all Americans, but we need to overhaul our broken permitting process to make that happen. It's time to modernize and build, because when America builds, America wins. Read API's plan to secure America's future at permittingreformnow.org.
Here's what else you need to know today. The Times reports that the Justice Department has opened a fraud investigation into Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, escalating President Trump's efforts to fire her. The White House has accused Cook of falsely claiming in mortgage applications that 2 separate properties were both her primary residence. But on Thursday, the investigative news site ProPublica reported that at least 3 members of Trump's own cabinet have committed the same act in mortgage documents, suggesting that Trump's outrage over Cook's conduct is highly selective. A quick reminder, we're bringing you something new on Sundays. All this fall, my colleague Gilbert Cruz talks arts and culture with a rotating cast of critics, editors, reporters, and writers. This week, just in time for the new academic year, Gilbert speaks with Louis Sacker, author of the Wayside School series and the novel Holes, and to an editor at the Times Book Review, Sadie Stein, about the books that can make kids fall in love with reading.
Tony calls.
You better yes. Hey, see, I've been doing well, not great, but good. Can't complain, I got more than I should. Been a while since I thugged in the hood. I just hope that my folks understand how to hit every step. I'm just trying to get to it. Anyway, just ain't liking my music. I just did a show called by the rule. Hell, I had some guys folks jamming and grooving. Alright, you kidding? I can't even lie. When I be away from them, I cry. I love them the most. I would hate for them never to say that they daddy weren't right on their side. But for real, my little nigga be fine. He been dressing himself with a try. My daughter so pretty, look just like a daddy and shit. I be telling her niggas gon' die. And your family. My people get straight. Trying to put them out of their place, and I've been going hard. I guess that they seeing this shit, cause before they thought I just was lame. But should I start buying nice and keeping on life? Now they see that this shit is way bigger than life. No more just shit, I know that's right. Hey, what about your team? This shit bigger than life, it's a movie in there every night. Been popping these bottles to represent life and shit. We was just broke, I mean, they had $1 to split. Kicked those till we finally got right. You still smoking square? Ain't gonna lie, I'm just stressing. Trying to give everybody a blessing. You don't know how it feel to have everything everyone wants for this shit to get hit. But I swear I've been trying to quit. Like 1 more $500,000, I swear that that's it. I done spent 7 counts along, it's expensive as fuck. So I guess I can give up the streets. So that's good. No, I ain't saying that. But I'll never give none of this back. Yeah, I lost a whole lot on the way. But if I'm being honest, I'm good right here where I'm at. Alright, I think this was a good session. Gave us a lot to think about. Same time next week. All this shit out the muscle, that struggle. Was jumped in the beach like a knuckle. Got to that bag, needed chips like a ruffle and double. Now I can take care of my mother. Just got me a house, watch the price of another. This check out the brand, gotta die if you want. Came up out for violence, don't mean I condone it. I'm chillin', but I keep the block if you want it.
Hey Shorty, just checking up on you. I see you out there shining. I'm so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. I just want you to be safe, stay strong, keep your head up. I love you.
Hey, stay trying to get to this paper. ECD, I find a new hater. Just walked out the truck, that shit right out the papers window, so I know pussy niggas gon' hate it. Can't go by the hoe if I ain't on the neighbors. Got labels on all of these blocks and they made it. I fell out with partners, they see I was great, they gone and I can't see the looks on their face. Pray to the Lord every day for these cases. Feel racist, can't stand these niggas in place. He might think it's sweet and start thinking about taking this cool, cause I'm known to dope, but it's like, hey, I used to shut up till the fiends had them shaking, but I switched it up when shit started getting shaky. Out the niggas was solid, turned out they were faking and hating and really just wanted my place. I really came up from the bottom to basement. Went from taking to giving, that's crazy. Turned up for my son, now I got a new baby. Might cop a Mercedes to get my old lady. I got no money, the niggas ain't pay me. You hustle, my people knew that when they made me. 600 step, one step, they make me that pussy, and I already know they won't make it. Hey, all this shit out the muscle, that struggle. Was jumped in the beach like a knuckle. Got to that bag, needed chips like a ruffle and double. Now I can take care of my mother. Just got me a house, watch the price of another. This check out the brand, gotta die if you want. Came up out the dollars, don't mean I condone it. I'm chillin', but I keep the Glock if you want it. Hey.
I know you sit back and watch what's going on and look real special, but you gotta understand when it get better, it get worse. You're looking at all the things that come with this whole lifestyle, but you ain't looking at the side effects of success. One thing about the success when it hit, man, everybody got their hand up, everybody looking for you, everybody entitled, man. You get more problems than you ever can imagine, because everybody looking at you as you to get out. Yeah, you to get out of jail free card, I'm gonna get out the ghetto on. Like, so you got a lot of, I'm telling you, there's so much pressure coming your way, and you can't even celebrate your success because now everybody changing up on you.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we came to get heaven. Big shout out to them boys, and I came to get back to Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit a blessing. Number one rule of Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no trust to stretch him. If he survived these shots at first, bet he died on that stretcher. Deep diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny, my initials. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us dripping, South had the hoes that on drink. Young Mesa had us digging deeper, they know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, kissing plays. Got up that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later I'm real. Got up that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. See, I'm back on my... All I hate with the silent can't fuck with no loose lips. If you ain't cut them loose quick, if a fuck nigga try, bet his ass like a loose quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips, but these niggas won't shoot shit. Cause these PLA steppin' how my niggas steppin'. Walkin' down with that teacher. Bitch, I'm sorry, young up nigga red. She say that she love how my big ass be dressing. I let all of my go with that neck. My pictures are dub, my shoulders a blessing. I got paper, ain't doing no stress. The one put all this together. They got me so good as I make this shit better. Turned up the lights, I watch change up the weather. I'm bigger and better, shit bigger than ever. Thought they was running shit, I had to catch me. Tried with some funny shit, shooting no stress. I ran up some money and never got selfish. I'm solid, I put my whole team on the blessing.
This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you maybe even 3 of these? Coming from a space to teach you what the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through. Who's caught? Standing in the rain, with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket. It was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd. He got back to the scene, put his hand to the wall, and like a death
Oh,
a bad bitch for you.
Middle finger to my haters, all you bitch jealous. Fuck yeah, he knew I was that bitch, I didn't need a man to tell. The fuck? Crop tops in the winter time, showing off my fat ass belly. Gotta watch my back though, all these fuck niggas wanna keep me pregnant. I'm so damn fine, I don't mean to brag. I'm just saying, nah, fuck that, to be honest, sound brag. Look, I like the fuck, cause I be bored and that shit boring as fuck. He takes and say he falling for me, yeah, I'm glad that's tough. I be where the money is, get them chillin', I be high. Real bitches moving fast, like the ends inside a valley. Fresher to the salad, I be dressing like $1,000. Whatever bitches think they be on, I be on it times 1,000. Shawty so bad, and she rain like my favorite color. Gangsta ass, beat so ratchet, she come from the gutter. Shawty ain't the lame, she don't kind, get it from her brother. She thick from the front, now she jump, got it from her mother.
That's a bad bitch for you. Red bitch with long hair. That's a bad bitch for you. White tee, French tip now. That's a bad bitch for you. Listen when you paying the bills. That's a bad bitch for you. Never fuck no rapper bitch. Now I'm feeling like I'm new. I feel like a slave out the country, nigga. I'm straight from Tally Ho. 750 cans with what I had when I walked in the door. Ain't tryna leave you on, but I'm trying to tell you, boss, I'm rich and go to blues. Post up like a totem pole, but stop playing on loading hoes. Pay your rent, tell them pay your car, no bill. And box is closed. Boss a rich and don't ring off 7 M's and still gon' trap flows. Tell a bitch with these brand new hands, I'll teach a nigga how to trap a hoe. I can smell that bullshit through the wind, but I got a trapper nose. Spend that money, I make it do what it do. I bet them smackers low. Tryna play it cool on some rapper shit, but I'm tryna play it close. I just see his days and blow on. I don't get an AP through that shit.
Shawty so bad, and she rain like my favorite color. Gangsta ass, beat so ratchet, she come from the gutter. Shawty ain't the lame, she don't kind, get it from her brother. She thick from the front, now she jump, got it from her mother.
That's a bad bitch for you. Red bitch with long hair. That's a bad bitch for you. White tee, French tip now. That's a bad bitch for you. Listen when you paying the bills. That's a bad bitch for you. Poison on the inside, I could be an antidote tonight.
On
Uncle Buddha, Ross, bitch on her. She lick balls and all, she take me basic like her yurt. Where your man, where your man? He ain't me. My hands stick out farther than my dick, bitch, on my feet. Baby, shots and sports, SRT. She like booger, more you bad, boy, you make me weak. Bounce that ass, shot it, show your ass, show your ass, bounce that ass, pussy fat, make her mad, bounce that ass,
shake that ass like you ain't got shit to lose. Fall fucking on my new hoe like I got a point to prove. He shot the club up, Capo got that pussy bulletproof. Nigga thirsty, I'ma give his ass a glass of pussy juice. Drink up, I'm tatted in the motherfucker. Niggas on my body, I just got a wax pussy looking like Steve Harvey. He put that horse to work and fuck around and call a charge. I just got back with my ex, bitch, he said he's sorry. That's my man, give me head top, pussy wet,
bounce that ass, shot it, show your ass, show your ass, bounce that ass, pussy fat, make her mad, bounce that ass, show that. Twerk, yeah.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. If Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing out in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club. And jazz are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and the ladies at the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I feel my wicked dreams of you from Tennessee or Santa Monica. You've been too good to me. I know my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels.
It's got a motherfucker piano. Fuck going on. Bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big G-L-O, N-G-L-E. 50,000 new Chanel shopping spree, and every time I pop out, you know I A-T-E. Hey, I'm that bitch hoe, geek like me. You know it's Y-W-R, big C-M-G. White break me down. Small niggas, tall niggas, long pack, no small bitches. Beat the bitches, all pretty, and we y'all learn booty shorts. Cause my paper long. It's a Friday night, my nigga ain't at home. I pull my bitch shots, cause I don't drink alone. I'm outside again, cause bitch I hate it home. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. S-E-X-Y-Y-R-E-D. Play with me, I put a paw on your teeth. I'm with my peoples and we coming 50 deep. You ain't know I was a hitter cause I'm always looking fleet. Cash out, new bar, AMG, outside, bubble gum with some bloody red seat. I like ratchet bitches twerking to the beat. If you heard this song playing, shake that ass for blowing me. I'm wearing booty shorts, cause my paper long. It's a Friday night, my nigga ain't at home. I pull my bitch shots, cause I don't drink alone. I'm outside again, cause bitch I hate it home. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. Coochie driving crazy, CTC. He a dog, but a pussy, and you know I got the treat. Private entry through the club, fuck a feet. Bitch play with gang tonight, her face going on the teeth. Bad bitch, you know I'm thick as Coachella. You won't never catch me slipping. Ain't no fucking Cinderella, stupid bitch. Blow the P and the P stand for poppin'. They gon' fall. Do my dance on them bitches since they watch on her kinda shorts. Cause my paper long. It's a Friday night, my nigga ain't at home. I pull my bitch shots, cause I don't drink alone. I'm outside again, cause bitch I hate it home. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. It's giving her face, ass, titty, her face, ass, titty. Hey, it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love freak. How the fuck is that your man? If he right here with me, turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up in my shoulders, yeah, cause I got that blick. 60,000 fans can't see me do my dance. Got 1,000,001 haters, and they y'all can kiss my ass. Turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up in my shoulders, yeah, cause I'm right here with me. I'm a fifth ahead, get fucked up with my twin. Got a backwood full of salt, and a black one full of beans. All that Twitter typing, bitches see me and ain't do nothing. Crop top with some biker shorts, I'm showing off my moose nut. I'm feeling good today, I'm outside with your pay. Got a brown skin nigga with dreads, and a black ass nigga with waves. He gon' drop that neck, he love the way I sit. Fake nails, bitches press, so high, damn the red. I keep the pussy fresh, keep the shirt on wet. Who want smoke, say what? Oh, get that off your chest. The fuck? Turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up in my shoulders, yeah, cause I got that blick. 60,000 fans can't see me do my dance. Got 1,000,001 haters, and they y'all can kiss my ass. It's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love freak. How the fuck is that your man? If he right here with me, Friday night, hot as hell, and you know the hoes out. Manny Petty, fresh set, and I got my toes out. I'm rocking off-white, hey, on the off night. These bitches with me pretty, and they y'all can fight. Hey, fuck you mean, 40 inches, 613. I'm looking fine as hell. I'm trying to be seen. I'm in the record scene. I'm out the 17. Turned up with my nigga now. Watch me do my turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up. In my shoulders, yeah, cause I got that blick. 60,000 fans can't see me do my Damn, got 1,000,001 haters, and they y'all can kiss my ass. It's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love freak. How the fuck is that your man?